This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below. Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another video. In this video we're yet again going to be chasing the mythical 611 lap time in this awesome piece of machinery, probably my favourite car in Assetto Corsa, the Porsche 962C. So you might be thinking, Jimmy, this video seems a little bit familiar, and that's because it is. I've done this video once before, back when I used my T500 and back when I had, I think before I had 10,000 subscribers or so. And I managed a 642 and that lap had a lot of mistakes in it. So now I figured that my setup being a little bit better than it was before, I thought I'd give it another shot. So the big kicker for this, for me, is I'm going to be using, well, two kickers really. We're using VR, which is always cool to do, and hopefully it'll give you guys a good experience of what it's like to drive one of these things around here at full chat, although be it, of course, not in the real world. And secondly, I'm going to be loading up my wheel with a lot of force feedback. I'm going to be going for about the 16 to 18 Newton meters of torque range, which I think is similar-ish to the steering force of this thing in real life, so round the fast corners, I'm really going to be feeling it in my arms. We also have the pedal cam on today. It's a bit of a different position than usual because of how my VR is set up, so hopefully it'll give you an idea of the footwork that goes into this as well as the physical work of actually turning the wheel. Anyway, let's do it! Okay then, just coming off our out lap now to the second carousel. Car is all warmed up nicely. We are on the soft tyre. Low fuel as well, just to try and maximise our lap time. Coming on, well, nearly onto the back straight now. One last right-hander beforehand. And one thing I'll tell you about this out lap that I've learned is that this force feedback is very heavy. It's going to be do or die this lap. My arms are only going to be able to do one, I don't think, so we'll see what we do. Anyway, down the back straight now, down the Dottinger, which I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of, so sorry Germans. You can see the forces, the bumps in the road as I go down the back straight. Definitely not going to be a smooth ride around here, getting up to 200 miles an hour here. Car is geared more for the circuit than it is for the straight under the Bilstein Bridge. Oh, trying my best to keep my arms on the steering. It's so strong. Anyway, second gear, already out of breath, and here we come, and onto the north side proper, close to the wall as possible. Nail the throttle on the exit, up to third gear, and second gear, bring it in, nice to the curbs. Now on the exit again, don't touch the curb on the exit, up to third, up to fourth, both hands on wheel for this because it's high downforce corner. Oh, really feel it through there, keep it in fourth, down to third, down the second gear. Wheel is kicking all over the shot, as is the rear end for this section. Keep it in third through here. Both left and right foot braking will happen during this lap. Bit slow through there. Just trying to catch my breath a little bit before we start coming up to some more high downforce corners. And unfortunately, after the fluke patch, we've got one of the highest downforce corners on the circuit. We're going to keep it in fourth gear. Keep it in fourth up the hill. Hold fourth, a little bit of a lift, and then in. Oh, turn! Oh! Through there in fifth gear, and now a little bit of a rest for my arms, just a tiny bit before coming over this crest, and this is pretty much flat from here. Just a tiny confidence lift on the way in, tiny lift, and back on the throttle again. Oh, front of the car ploughed then. Down to second gear for this long right hand that just goes on forever and ever and ever. There's the curb and the exit, don't touch that. And now hurtling down the hill, trees either side give you such a fantastic sense of speed down here. Up into fifth again. Get another high downforce through the compression. Oh god, that's hard on the wheel. It's trying to shake me silly. Third gear. Whew. And now down the second gear. Again, avoid the curves. Big old school curves here, not like the modern curves. Touch these things, it's really going to upset your day. Up to third. Oh. Got severe arm pump already, but we're okay. Got a little bit of a respite here. Unfortunately, again, high speed corner in fourth. Oh, okay, third gear. No idea how close we're going to be to that mythical 611, but if I can beat my old time, the 642, I'll be very happy at this point. Just trying to survive, to be honest. Big kick of oversteer there on throttle, as you expect from a turbo beast. Fourth gear. Easy through here. Miss. Try and hit. Miss. My favourite combination through there. And so right down. Say hello to the Anita sign. Hello Anita sign. Goodbye Anita sign. We've got stuff to do, I'm afraid. Can't hang around. Ooh. That second gear is an absolute demon, I love it. And then down to third gear, just a bit too tight there, almost had to touch the curb, had to sort of turn out of it. Keep it in third through here, yeah, I guess so. Third, throttle, okay, good. Get the boost going. See the boost gauge there to the left of the low fuel warning, nearly 1.5 bar and hitting 1.5 bar occasionally. Very hard to spot the braking marker here, or the turn I should say. There's third gear. That'll do, that'll do. Oh, skating on the exit there. You can hear the boost rising. Now you might be wondering why I'm not using the clutch on the way up. This is a dog box gearbox, so I haven't got to use the clutch on the way up, but I do on the way down. And up into fifth gear. This part of the circuit is uphill, but you wouldn't know it in this car. It just keeps on pulling. Speaking of pulling, this wheel is absolutely kicking my ass right now. We're going to go fourth through here. Chuck it in. Just touch the curb on the inside. A bit scary. Oh, big moment on the outside as well. Prepare myself for another full speed corner. Oh my god, my arms. We're good. It's okay. Some slower corners coming up now, so I get a bit of a respite, but I can feel the work in my arms. Maybe we're going a bit too heavy on the force feedback, but still, at peak force, I think it's accurate as to what they would feel through the very high speed corners. No power steering in these things from memory. Maybe in the big old endurance races, but I don't think they had them for the most part. Fourth gear, a little bit of a lift up here, again, confidence lift. Third, aim for the outside, then don't touch the curbs on either side because they're scary. Hang on to the car through there. Keep it in third, keep it in third. Again, sort of look to almost nibble the curb, but don't touch them. Oh, got on that one. Keep it in third all the way through here. Third is MVP, and my left arm is thankful for that because I don't think it can take any more. Oh, my arm's actually starting to nearly give up. Come on, Jimmy. You must go faster. Softly, softly, softly. Back on again. It's the back just moving around so much on throttle. It's such a rush to drive this thing in VR. Almost feels like I'm doing it for real. Big slide out of there. And then third gear through here. Oh, wide, so wide. It's okay, just more throttle. There's a low fuel light to let us know that we're getting around now. Gonna just come off, brake a tiny bit before the jump, and then back on the throttle again. Come on, downforce, pick me up. There it is. Easy through here. So easy to touch that curb on the inside. Come on, arms. You can do it. I feel like they're about to give up on me. One more. Back corner to go through for the arms. There's one of them. Here's the second one. Second gear. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, just nibble that curb bad. Third gear. Come on, Jimmy. Haven't even dared look to the lap time yet. I'll have a look on the straight, see if that's where we are. Second gear for the second carousel. Oh, wide out there. Man, no, don't spin. Big moment out of there, but we're okay. 530. Oof. I'm not going to be getting that 611, I don't think, but the under 642 is looking good. Fourth gear early because so I can get both hands on the wheel. Oh my god, through there. Okay, so my arms are just about to survive that. 545 going under the gantry. 611 by the bridge would be nice, given that this circuit is about that much shorter than it was back in the day. Where are we now? Such a long straight when you're chasing time. We're not going to be too far off 611. If we can get under 630, I'll be happy. Oh, just get this right. Oh my god, car through there, all over the shop. Oh, shaking me silly through there. No, 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 no. Ho, ho. Just about kept that in order there. That could be the end of a lap right there. One more corner, and then got it. 6:26. 15 seconds off. 15 seconds off Stefan Bellof's time, but I smashed my old time, 6:42 down to a 6:26. Oh my, that was intense. My arms are done. I cannot do another lap of that. I think the force feedback will need some tuning because it's just heavy everywhere as opposed to being heavy on the downforce. But my oh my, driving one of these cars for long periods of time is something that you need to be physically capable of doing, and I am not. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed the revisit of the awesome 962 at the ring. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. We're closing in on 50k subs, guys, which is absolutely ridiculous, so thank you all for that. Take care, thanks for watching, have an awesome day. See you all next time.